Hello everyone. I welcome you all for the lecture on security attacks in cryptography and network security, which comes under Unit 1. Myself, Mrs. N. Vanitha, Assistant Professor in the Department of Information Technology, Dr. NGP Arts and Science College, Coimbatore. In this video, we are going to learn about different types of security attacks, that is, active attacks and passive attacks and their types. So before getting into this types of security attacks, we must know what is an attack in the case of network security. So attacks are nothing but attacks are the unauthorized access to an organization or a network in the objective of stealing the data or else do or perform some malicious activity. That is what an attack. There are different types of attacks. Basically, there are two different types of attacks that are passive attack and active attack. Passive attacks are normally a very simple attack. It won't perform any bad things to the network or an organization. They are the attackers of passive attack or just watch the data between the source to the destination. They won't perform any malicious activity. Okay. In the case of an active attack, the attackers attempts to do some malicious activity or change the data like that. So that is what active attack and passive attack. The examples here are, this is what a simple passive attack. What happens here? There is a person, Bob, sender, allies, receiver, Dart, the third party attacker. Okay. So what happens here? Bob sends some data to allies. In the case of passive attack, the Dart, the third party, the attacker will just read the data from Bob to allies. But he won't do anything, just watches what is happening between Bob to allies. Just read the data, he won't do anything. That is what a passive attack. Coming to the active attack, the same example, Bob the sender, allies the receiver, Dart the attacker. Bob sends some data to allies. What happens in between? The third party Dart will capture the message from the Bob to allies. After some times, he will send the data to allies. So this is what an active attack. So what happens? He will take the data from Bob to allies. He will take the data and keep it with him sometimes. After sometimes, he will send the data to allies as like Bob. This is what an active attack. In the case, Dart can do any rearranging of the data or any modification on the data. He can perform anything. That is what an active attack. It affects the system. Coming to the types of passive attack. Here, the goal of the passive attack is to obtain information that is being transmitted. That's it. It won't affect the system resources. So there are two different types of passive attacks, that is release of message content and traffic analysis. These are the two different types of passive attack. The example here is release of message content. Okay. So as the same example, Bob the sender, allies the receiver, and Dart the third party or the attacker. Bob sends some data to allies. Dart will read the content. Just read the content from Bob to allies. He won't do anything. He just watches the data between Bob to allies. That is what release of message content. Coming to the traffic analysis, so Bob sends some data to allies. Dart observes the pattern of the data from Bob to allies. That is what traffic analysis. What type of data, in which format it is moving from Bob to allies. The Dart watches only the traffic. That is what a traffic analysis. So here the passive attacks are very difficult to identify because they do not involve any alteration of data. And at the same time, this message traffic is sent and received in an apparently normal fashion. So the sender or receiver won't know about that the third party has read the data or message or their traffic is observing by some other person. The sender or receiver never identify that thing happens. So, and one more thing here is it is feasible to prevent the success of these attacks. by means of encryption. If we are performing some encryption, these third parties won't know about the data, original data. So encryption will give a beautiful solution for this passive attacks. Next, we are moving to active attacks. So in the case of active attacks involves the attacker will do some modification of the data or the stream or creation of false stream on the data. So it can be subdivided into four categories, that is masquerade, replay, denial of service, and modification of messages. So these are the different types of active attacks. We will see one by one. The first one is masquerade. So masquerade takes place when one entity pretends to be a different entity. That is, one entity can act like another entity. In this example, Bob, the sender, allies the receiver, that the third party or the attacker. What happens here? Bob sends some data to allies through internet. What happens? This third party, Dart, will take the data from Bob to allies. After some times, he will do something. After that, he will send a data to allies like Bob. So this Darth act like a Bob, he sends the data to allies. So this is what masquerade. The next attack is replay attack. So this replay attack involves capture of data units and its retransmission to produce unauthorized effect. Okay, so it captures the data. The third party will capture the data from Bob to allies. After some times, they will send the data, replay the message to allies. This is what replay. Then modification of messages. It is nothing but some portion of the legitimate message has been modified or reordered or delayed or produces an unauthorized effect. Darth will capture the data from Bob to allies. After some times, he will do some modification on the data, some portion of the data. After that, he will send the data to allies. So that is what modification of messages. The last type of active attack is denial of service. It is very important thing, that is, it prevents the data from the receiver. That is, for example, Bob asks some data from the server. Bob requests some data from the particular server. What happens? The third party will get the data from Bob, and the third party will stop the data from that particular server, denies that server, disrupts that service provided by the server. Okay? So that what happens? Bob won't get the data from that particular server he requested. So this is what denial of service. The third party will deny the service provided by the particular server the source is asking, sender is asking. That is what denial of service. So from this active attack, it are very difficult to prevent this active attacks. And these active attacks has been a variety of potential physical software and network vulnerabilities. There are a lot of problems in this active attack. It is very difficult to prevent. And the goal is to detect the active attack, to recover it from the disruptions or delays caused by them. And here, if the detection has deterrent effect, it may also contribute to prevention. If we having detection policy, we have to give some prevention measures. So in a nutshell, we have learned different types of passive attacks and active attacks. Thank you.